Welcome to Options Center. It is after the bell, 5/3/21 on Monday. Hope everybody had a great trading day. We had a couple really good trades that happened over the weekend into today. We'll go through what we saw. We'll go through the SPX, ES, SPY, a little bit of gold, Mara, Bitcoin, and Tesla. If you want to hear this information, stick around and do me a favor, go down to the bottom right-hand corner, the Options Center logo, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to get the notifications because we do a video every single day and even on the weekend. All right, let's get into it. But before we do, join us in the Option Guys Discord. It's a free Discord. We have great trade ideas. There's some wonderful traders in there, new, experienced, all the above. There's places to ask questions, trade ideas, swings, options, buying stock. Doesn't matter. Get in there. I'll see you there soon. Okay, it'll be in the description. Let's go. SPX, this is options expected move. You see, we have moved nowhere, sideways, 2 weeks sideways, and already one day in that same spot. When we get out of this range, we are going to move. Okay, we're holding that 8 day moving average is right where we started the week, popped up a little bit and created like a gravestone doji. So not really holding. We're going to be in an inside week. If you notice this candle here, that hammer candle, that is going to be our make or break point. Underneath, obviously, is the 8MA. And we'll start to get bearish over. We're moving to new highs. Okay, so the options expected move is our playing field for this week. It's 50 volatility increased a little bit. Let me see. What did I write down? 63 points to the upside or 63 points to the downside, and I think we'll get every bit of it. So let's move over. Let's put some trend lines on here. Trend is our friend. We are looking for a pullback pretty soon here. We don't know if we're going to get it yet. We're looking for the 8MA to break. So I do have it ready, just an ABC down to a 38.2, but we have not put on our, I have a put protection on, but that's about it. We still have call options at this point. All right, moving over to the ES. Oh, before I forget, we did have a crossover on the MACD, which usually signals that we are moving into at least a wave 4 and then create a divergence for a wave 5. So there's all sorts of signals telling us it's ready for a pullback, but we're just not really getting it yet. So here's the ES. We're going to move to the 65-minute chart. See what's going on. We got a lot of things happening here. I do I have the bullish count on here. There is the bearish count, which you can see on the daily. We did have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside, an ABC correction of what we so far think, and now we're looking at a 1, 2. Right at that 61.8, we're getting some support there. Also, it's it's not highlighted, but we have a weekly support, a former weekly support here as well, 41.83. So this is a good area to start our wave 3 if we're going to do so. So it could be turnaround Tuesday tomorrow. We'll have to check it out and find out. Otherwise, on a bigger scale, we have wave 1, wave 2, and now we're working on a 5-wave up to complete the 5-wave count. Okay, so let's check out the NASDAQ real quick. Just want to see that before we go out to the SPX. Just a comparison, we have a 5-wave move up as well, but this one took an ABC dip a little bit weaker than the ES. Okay, so we're not going to go anywhere without the tech sector. So maybe tomorrow or throughout the night we see a little bit lower dip, and the reason is we're just going to go by symmetry. So if we go to bottom of A, top of A, and move this around to the top here, and it takes us right into support. Okay, so that would be our symmetry. We'd come right down to this fuchsia line, huge support there. We break that support, we are on a whole nother level. That means we're gonna exchange our bearish counts for the bullish ones. So we'll check that out, see what happens tomorrow. We did have a bounce off of the 78.6. Nothing that says we can't go up at this point, and we'll call this a fake break. But that would be really bullish. Let's go over to the SPY. All right, SPY on the, let's go intraday, no, hourly. Just want to pay attention to the expected moves here. We're right in the middle. We did not fill that gap that we had today, but we're kind of flagging. We'll see what happens. We have the 50 there if we do decide to close that gap. I wouldn't be surprised if we gap down tomorrow and just took off to the upside. That's always a possibility. Let's see. Let's go over to gold. We had a great gold trade. We're gonna do gold futures. Show you what's happening here. We had a wave 1, 2, 3, and a correction for a few days. And now we're moving on wave 5. This is 1, 2, 3. Inside that 5, maybe we get a wave. This would be considered a wave 1 after we close that 5. Down to 2, and we continue another larger wave 5 up because we're really bullish on gold. And so with us being bullish on gold, we did close our over the weekend trade and then transferred it over to GDX because we know that GDX likes to move. So same thing on GDX. We had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're working on wave 5 at this point. We back tested the breakout zone, gapped up, kept going. We are looking for a new 5 wave up at this point. Okay, Bitcoin, BTC. Bitcoin, we're catching a reversal here. What we think might be a reversal. So we have a 5 wave down, an ABC up to retest the breakdown area, the wedge, breakdown wedge, and now we're headed down. Let's see if we can get a 1, 2, and then a longer wave 3. Or else we have the wrong count and we'll continue to go up, but we'll have to break back into the wedge range. Moving on, Tesla. We still have the bearish counts in here, 1, 2. This could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, but we are going to continue to be bullish on this one until we actually break underneath this trend line. We have, at this point, this is a larger possible 1, 2, 1, 2. That would be insane. And we'd certainly have a huge upside if we took off from here. But this does still look like a wedge. If we break under this point, especially this expected move here, then we're looking for much lower. And we have the bearish count all the way down to a possible, I believe, 480 to 500. All right, with that, Mara, we added on some puts. Right when we started getting close, we saw this candle, and so the second candle we added on some puts. We started to break this wedge down. We'll see if we can get any follow through. We have a crossover on the MACD. We had a little bit of divergence here, which means if you're not familiar, if you're new here, when the price goes up and then makes a new high, price goes up, but RSI made a new low. So we're losing strength on this play. Let's see if we can get a pullback. We're not going to hold this very long. We are out to the 18th or 21st, excuse me, of May, but I don't know how long we're going to hold this because this could be a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an ABC, and then another 5 wave down. Okay, so we'll continue to monitor this and see if we could get this as a wave 1, maybe a 2, and then a larger wave 3. All right, so that does it. What's the game plan for tomorrow? The game plan is we are bullish so far. We're holding the 8 MA. We're bouncing off the 61.8, and we're looking for a wave 3. The breakdown of this point doesn't. This is a wave 1 and 2. This is nullified if we get underneath this weekly resistance support at 41.68. If we break this, we're also breaking the channel. Okay, then that means we are in a bearish count, and we'll put that bearish count on. I'll tell you right now that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then tomorrow should be, if we are on this bearish count, this should be pretty vicious. Tomorrow, this is a wave 3. Okay, so we'll pay close attention to that. We're going to be bullish until proven otherwise. All right, so thanks for joining us here on Option Center. We will be here in the morning, so check us out. Have a good night, everybody. Get to rest.